Careless man, some. Here's Tiva. Oh, it's a handball against Brack. Indonesia cannot afford to not win this. They cannot afford to concede against the 10 men. A second would really, really calm any nerves. Not that there are any showing just at the moment. Forward by Ezra again. Just having the extra body in the penalty area has made all the difference. Somebody else to try and hit. February to Harjanto, who's really the unsung hero, Harjanto. Sadil Ramdani lines up a shot. Sadil! He's a teenager to look out for, Sadil Ramdani. Plays for Persila Lamongan. Can get the ball on either foot, strikes it well. Scored one of the goals of the tournament already in this competition. I don't really know how a goalkeeper can get injured diving to save a ball. But that's what's happened. Purely Southeast Asian phenomenon, injured goalkeepers. Ezra Walian. No team at the moment for Ezra. They may welcome calling in Indonesia after the goal. Well taken. Meira Puta, very happy with life. Samu. He's got away with an error there, Hamsamu, as Hoy Falim was trying to break through. Evan Dimas couldn't take the ball with him. Bori for Cambodia looks for support, there was none there. There's a yellow card for Harjanto. A tough tackle on Bori. A dramatic fall from Bori. Harjanto, I think, in some ways trying to lead by example, telling his team we've got to keep on. Well, amidst all the joy here, I can tell you there is a penalty for Vietnam at the Selayang Stadium, so maybe a comeback of sorts is on for Vietnam, and Indonesia are not as comfortable as they thought they were. Being stretchered off. They've only got 4 players on the bench, Cambodia. They are short of resources. They've already had to make 1 substitution. For Indonesia, redemption, the penalty at the Selayang has been blazed over by Kong Kwong. So no comeback as yet. There's a bloodied nose. This is son Van Der, who plays for National Police Commissioner. He's going to have the blood wiped away. Evan Dimas. Cambodia at the moment down to 9 men. Ball past Nen, smashes it into touch. Argianto, you can see him to the left of your screen, absolutely furious with his teammates. Misplaced passes are becoming the norm at the moment. Ezra William, he drives forward. Indonesia can feel they're safe with victory. It's 3-0 now to Thailand. Vietnam imploding on the big stage once again. Indonesia looking to be the beneficiaries, providing they can hold on against 10 men, 10 tiring men, for the remaining quarter of this match. Bori's overhead kick. Another Cambodia injury. This is Bori again, who has just stretched it off. Is it the same leg? Unable to carry on. Indonesia in this tournament, not maybe the best team in the tournament, but they're certainly one of the gutsiest. The defensive performance against Vietnam was outstanding, if a little cynical at times, if a trifle fortunate on more than one occasion. Now they're taking advantage. That's it. Sadil Ramdani. Argianto. Gavin Adsit again. Likes to get it onto his left. Easily cleared. Right place, right time, so often. Adsit's cross. Sadil can't get the shot away. Argianto can. Sadil out wide to February. 2-0. Now it's safe. February, the substitute. The Persib Bandung man has fired Indonesia to the semi-finals. Nothing on, and then a crackerjack into the corner. Goalkeeper moves to his left, it swerves to the right, and Indonesia are ecstatic, and Indonesia are home and dry, and February is on the scorecard. Indonesia 2, Cambodia 0. What a moment for February Haryadi. His first goal at under 23 level, and what a way to score it, and Sadil now plays it into Marinus. Sadil tries just wide. Sadil Ramdani. Change is on. Sinkakada is on for Numburi. Yellow card for Marinus. That's been an accident waiting to happen. Here's Bereatam. Vietnam look like they're going to miss out in the group of death. Indonesia winning here. Thailand beating Vietnam 3-0. It's a free kick though for Cambodia. Football has a strange habit of kicking you in the teeth, making predictions redundant. Tika Aji's hardly been troubled today, hardly had a touch. Bereatam. Telegraphed. Evan Dimas too intelligent to fall for that. Sadil. There's 3 men through. The keeper's out. Keeper's made the save. Marinus. Marinus! Misses. Strong enough to go past the keeper. 3 teammates to pass to. Marinus Warner. Well, if this goes wrong, we won't have too many pals tonight. Cheng down the line to Bereatam. Tiba again. It'll be a corner kick for Cambodia. Samu with the defensive header. Into the final 20 minutes. Three Cambodians in and around the penalty area. Cleared at the near post by Gavin Adsit. Only as far as Sun. Sun van der fires wide. A throaty cheer goes up. Samu with a careless clearance. Got a water break. It has been agreed for the afternoon kickoffs because of the high temperatures. It was 35 degrees at kickoff. It's cooled down a little bit, but nonetheless very difficult for the players. So the water, as you can see, the bottles strewn all over the technical area. And at the break, no doubt the news will have permeated through to the Indonesia team that Vietnam are trailing Thailand 3-0. That's the real story of this game for Cambodia. Well, brave though their effort has been, it will mean that this is a 5th straight defeat at these SEA Games. For a squad that was much vaunted before it came, a lot was expected. There was even talk of an outside chance of nicking a place in the semi-finals, and it's been anything but that for Leonardo Vitorino's team. Just over 10,000 in attendance. Indonesia can enjoy the last down to 10 men. There's been a sense of inevitability about Indonesia. They scored from the substitute, Ezra Walliam, and added a stunning second through Febri Haryadi. The two substitutes contributing. It's a corner kick by Non-Sotheroth. It's over, everybody. Son loses out, and there's pace here. Keeper's off his line quickly. Marinus desperate to atone for his dreadful miss earlier on. Gavin. McGroho. Febri. Might break to Ezra. Instead, Harjanto, who again has been hard-working. There's a calm over the stadium. They'd love a third goal. I'd just like to say that mathematically, even if the other game had been a draw, we would have still made it. Raktiva. Strong tackling coming in from David Malana, who had a fine first half. He led by example, David Malana, without getting onto the score sheet. Kikada, easily dealt with. Hamsamu, who's a full international. Noob's header. Chang keeps it alive, but it goes out of play. The final substitution, it's going to be Sun Bandeth, who makes his way off, and the final outfield player that they can bring on comes on, Bob Fonbuti. It's been a wretched SEA Games for Cambodia. The problems they've got here, very much self-induced, as Sadil smashes another over the top. Evan Dimas berating young Sadil. Let's pass, you're not going to score from there. There's too many people between you and the goal. It's Nuptola who goes down. Landing awkwardly. the groups. The top place plays the second place. Vietnam are going to top the group. Indonesia are going to come second if the results stand the same. Still got 10 minutes or so in both games. In Group A, Malaysia were first, so they will play the runners-up in this group in the semi-final. And at the moment, that's shaping to be Indonesia. What a monumental night that will be. Cambodia go home with the tail between the legs. Indonesia. There's a rebirth of Indonesian football. The new league is going on. It's had one or two problems, particularly with crowds. But it's happening. That's the main thing. After several years where it didn't. Free kick goes against Sadil. Futhi has just come on the receiving end. Ricuh plays for Persija, comes on for his first appearance. David Malana is the man being replaced. Clear by Gavin. On the breakaway again. Evan leading the charge. Marinus. It's hands against Gavin. Remains 3-0 Thailand at the Selayang. Cambodia ending with a little bit of possession. Cheng Meng, nice turn. Runs out of players to play with. Ikada. Brack. Arjanto. Loved his energy. Sadil. Can stand up Nen. Sadil Ramdani. Corner kick. Four in the penalty area. Keeper's done well. Arjanto. Dink from Harjanto. Keeper can pick it up, and there's another Cambodia injury. Tiva just caught on the side of his head by his goalkeeper's punch. It was a good punch. Goalkeeper Kyo Soksela can be satisfied with his performance. The second goal coming from distance, but there was swerve on it. Here's the first goal. It just breaks off Bori to Ezra Walliam. He's calm enough to try and pass it into the back of the net. It is an assist to the Cambodian. Ezra just on a substitute 2 minutes before. A cool finish, nice first touch. Gets it out of his feet and puts it back the way the ball was coming. That was 1-0. Used all their substitutes. They're a man down, red carded, so temporarily down to 9 men, Cambodia, and 2-0 down. Raktiva, having been stretched off his back on, Cambodia up to 10. Ezra leading with the on. Four games in, 10 or 11 days for most of these players. I understand a little bit of fatigue and 1 or 2 errors. Cambodia, they truly have disappointed. They were hoping that this would be a match where perhaps they might be playing for a medal or a knockout place. They're not. Marinus. Good vision. February. Up and over for Marinus. I mean, Ansit's up there as well, the right back. He's been another player who's quietly fitted in and added value. Ricardo. Fallin. Life was an into February, who scored the excellent second goal, is on the march again. Sadil. Sadil and February, good going forward. Dimas. Argento. Sorry, Visal is just there to prevent Sadil Ramdani. February combining. Scored 1 February. Look at Argento, he's worked so hard in midfield. There's a foul there. He's picked up a yellow card, but if Evan Dimas is the man they give the ball to, Argento is the heartbeat of this side. David Malana playing just in front of them, 2 solid centre-backs. They stand a chance, do Indonesia. Malaysia will be well warned. 8 minutes of time added on. 8 minutes. All the injuries and the goal celebrations and the stretchers. It's 8 more minutes of party time for Indonesia. Ezra Walian. Can seem like an eternity for Cambodia. He's done well. February. Ezra. Sadil. No space there for Sadil. It's another Cambodian. Goes to the ground. Be a free kick against February Hayadi. Two second half goals. We saw the one from Ezra William. The second, a Hundinger from Febri Haryadi. They've scored a couple of crackers in this group of Indonesia. And they are going to be through to the knockout phase against Malaysia. Here's Braktiva. Get your tickets early for that one, if you possibly can. And Sotharoth. To in the corner, and then his team are losing and he's going for the corner. Could be a free kick. Well, the player's talked himself into a book. Sadil is tackling from the wrong side. He's got the ball, yes, but he's come from the side. It's always going to be a free kick. And the referee took action. The Groho has picked up a yellow card for his angry reaction. And it's really unnecessary because the team are through. What can they create from this? Cheng Meng's got a good left foot. He's got 4 to aim for, 5 to aim for in the penalty area. Cheng Meng. Well. Not his greatest moment. I can tell you the final score from the Selayang Stadium. Thailand 3, Vietnam 0. So this victory will propel Indonesia above Vietnam in the standings. That heroic 0-0 draw at Selayang the other day, that save from Kartika Aji, the resistance when they were down to 10 men, the resilience, the ability to dig deep and play a little bit gritty and a little bit dirty has worked, and Indonesia are in the knockout phases. We're just playing out time here. Cambodia not putting in a tackle. Sadil down the line for Febri, then eventually kicks him. Clear foul. Evan Dimas can line this one up. Goes short. Sama was just cocking his leg. Febri gives it away. Brack. And Kikada in front of Hoi Fallin. Sadil. Nice spin and turn, Marinus. It's blocked by Nen. 2 minutes of the 8 remaining. all just waiting. Time must be played. Both teams have given up any pretense of trying to score because the outcome is known. Indonesia giving Cambodia a little bit of face. Cambodia happy to accept the defeat, which will be their 5th of the tournament. Miserable for a team that's clearly got talent. Ricuh wants to add a little bit of pace. So Visal clears. At the Selayang, Vietnam have imploded on the big stage yet again. Be it under 23 or national level. It seems to be a recurring theme. Vietnam not living up to their potential. Be a final free kick here, final opportunity. So Visal and Evan Dimas. Very unnecessary. And it's gone on over on the far side as well. Marinus, I think, has been clipped around the ear, however gentle. Indonesia, just walk away, just walk away. Chab getting involved, February getting involved, and Samu as the captain trying to organise things. He's picked up a yellow card, how ridiculous, and he's still having a go. The assistant referee steps in. Diplomatic relations not at a very good place. And Sotheroff, who's down on the floor. And savoury ending. Bad-tempered ending. And now into the 100-minute mark. The referee, I hope sensibly, isn't taking any action, because there's not really an awful lot of action he should take. That's Evan Dimas. One Cambodian player goes down for no reason, then another. Evan. Wanawa, who seems to be, and most people want to have a go, and Wanawa fires over, and hopefully the referee now draws this to a close, because it's been unedifying at the end, not been pretty, not been a good advert, but for Indonesia they will be thrilled to bits that they are in the semi-finals. Final whistle goes. A bad-tempered ending, but Cambodia capitulated after a red card in the first half. 2-0 to Indonesia. It's enough, because Vietnam have lost 3-0 against Thailand. Putra can celebrate. Bad temper pop front. Marinus Wanawa. Oh, look at this. Cambodians having a pop. And Indonesia just walk away. Just walk away. Oh, so unnecessary. There may well be ramifications here for Indonesia and for Cambodia. You cannot have scenes such as this. Players walk away, the fans show what they think of it. Cambodia humiliated on the pitch with 5 straight defeats. Indonesia celebrate a place in the semi-finals. We wait to see if there's going to be any sanctions for the incidents at the end. For the most part, they were blameless. It was Cambodia players losing their heads from this correspondence observations. Evan Dimas does his best to just shake hands and calm things down. But Indonesia can celebrate. They've won 2-0. They finish on 11 points. Vietnam beaten by Thailand finish on 10 points. And the semi-finals are set. It'll be Malaysia versus Indonesia at Shah Alam. That will be something to savour. Ezra Wallian and February Haryadi with the goals. Congratulations, Indonesia, through to the Final Four. And as we look at the sights of Kuala Lumpur, quite appropriately, we go back to the boxing hall for the last 2 finals of the day. Our commentator, Ashley Morris.
And in the blue corner, making his way into the ring, Mir Felix Marcial from the Philippines. Second of their 3 boxers to make it into the gold medal bout. Marcial